Well, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers are a 7.5-point favorite at home Sunday night against the Bears. Leading up to the game, Rodgers told NBC's Peter King that there's no better job in sports than being the Packers quarterback, and added that Green Bay is, quote, America's team. Interesting choice of words. America's team. What do you think about that, Shannon? America's team.
I don't really think it's even close. Skip, my brother played in Green Bay for 7 years, and I went to a lot of games, and not one time did I hear a fan say, we are America's team.
Oh, thank you.
I am very surprised that Aaron Rodgers said that. There are a lot of small, towns, blue collar, where they play football. Mm-hmm. Buffalo, Cleveland, Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. They don't. As much as it pains me to say this, the Cowboys, and they're losing behind in the last 20-plus years, are America's team. Green Bay, look, when Lombardi was there, you adopted the title, the moniker, Title Town.
As a 4-point underdog at home against the Steelers on Sunday.
And see, when you don't win titles like the Cowboys did in the 60s, you got to adopt the name America's team, i.e. Cowboys. Green Bay, Title Town, i.e. Cowboys don't win anything in the 60s or the 80s or the 2000s or the 2010, you become America's team. So I am shocked Aaron Rodgers would say something like this because it's not true. As much as I want to agree with Aaron, the Packers are not America's team.
I'm shocked. You finally got one right. That might be a first here on Undisputed.
It's them sorry jokers down there in Dallas, Texas.
Sorry jokers. So allow me to say about Aaron Rodgers that he also makes me sick because he got his money. He's got his Danica. Life is good up there in Green Bay, and he is feeling himself. And all of a sudden, he blurts this out with a little smirk on his face as he was interviewed on NBC by Peter King, the great Peter King. And he knew exactly what he was saying and who he was targeting. He was trying to rile up Cowboy Nation because he knows Cowboy Nation has caused him some problems, just as he's gotten even with them a couple of times. But this was classic Aaron Rodgers stepping over the line and stepping in it because he tried to explain that Green Bay, because the Packers are publicly owned, that somehow they're America's team. What are you looking for?
My notes.
Oh, good.
Because I want to see if they play Green Bay.
Yeah.
Do y'all play Green Bay this year?
We do not.
I want to see another beatdown.
Yeah. So Aaron Rodgers is so off on this because Green Bay is only Green Bay, Wisconsin's team. That's all they are.
Wisconsin's team.
Yeah, okay, I'll give them that. And that's great, and it's great. And I've been to a bunch of games up there, and they're crazy for their Packers. And they travel well. I give them that.
Yes.
Because they will take your stadium over if you will let them.
Yes.
But they're about 1/100th of Cowboy Nation because the Cowboys aren't just America's team. They are the world's team. They are the most valuable team in the world. And think about that. In the whole world, all the soccer franchises, all the, all of them. I don't even follow it. But
Man U
and
Barcelona.
Come on.
Darman.
It's it. It's Jerry Jones's team is the most valuable in the world. All the top TV-rated games feature
Cowboys.
The most loved and hated team in all the world, the Dallas Cowboys. And by the way, NFL Films named them America's team. It wasn't somebody proclaiming it in Dallas, but it stuck because it was true.
It was not. They hadn't won anything. When they did that, they had not won anything, Skip Bayless, and you know it.
No, I think it came after, it came after.
The first Super Bowl?
No, wait a second. It was after the third one. So they had already won two. They'd won 2 Super Bowls at that point.
It wasn't nothing.
So Aaron Rodgers is also miffed that he's gone up against Dak Prescott 3 times in his career already. That's a lot of games to play against a kid who's only going into his 3rd year. And in those 3 games, Dak Prescott outplayed him every time. And do I need to mention that Aaron Rodgers, if not for the Dez robbed game, it was a catch game, he would be 4-7 in the postseason. So he knows what's up. He knows what time it is.
What time is it?
Yeah.
3-1 against the Cowboys.
Yeah. Well, thanks to 2 the most mystifying field goals I've ever seen in my life. Hand of God field goals.
Aaron Rodgers put them in position to get those field goals.
Well, Dak outplayed him.
No, he didn't.
Out-QBR'd him in every game. Dak Prescott, as a raw rookie 4th-round pick, went to Lambeau and just stuck it to him.
Yeah, and then we came back and repaid y'all.
Yeah. So I'm here to say I'm glad Aaron put himself in the crosshairs because this is a big year for Aaron Rodgers. He got the big contract. he's got big pressure and expectations on him because, as I think most Packer fans know, Aaron Rodgers, since that long ago Super Bowl, is 5-6 in the postseason. How can that be when you're the greatest quarterback ever, according to you?
Because when your defense gives up. See, when you can be as great as you want to. Jamie, you can throw for 505 yards, the most in playoff history. You can have the most yards ever generated in a playoff game. But if your defense gives up more points than you score, you're going to lose. And that's what happened, didn't it, Skip? Remember, we had this conversation. It was a glorious Monday. We came in here, and you were so upset. I was on cloud nine, myself personally. That's just me. I don't know how anybody else felt, but I felt good about what I had witnessed because I just wanted you to see what it was like to be Aaron Rodgers, to be Peyton Manning, when you play really, really good. And things that are out of your control because you do not play on the other side of the football, they go haywire and you lose. You never ever knew what it felt like.
So I guess that in Aaron's last 6 playoff losses that Mike McCarthy has benched the best defensive player for the whole game. Maybe that's that excuse?
Well,
so he Malcolm Butlered somebody the way Bill Belichick did in the Super Bowl?
Have you seen those Packers defense? They gave up 50. They gave up 51 to the Cardinals. They gave up 37 to Eli when they went 15-1. They went 15-1 with the 30th ranked defense. Aaron Rodgers won the MVP that year. That just goes to show you. But they gave up 37 then, Skip. Remember, they gave up all them yards that Colin Kaepernick came in there and beat them. Rushed for 181 yards and threw for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. What's he supposed to do with that?
Tom Brady knows how to keep his defense off the field.
Well, why didn't he do it in the Super Bowl?
Well, I don't know. He threw for 505. That's pretty good ball control.
Whoa. At my restaurant, that's why I stayed open late for Tom Brady. Gave one of them old fat juicy Lucy.
Special seat.
I did. No.
Back room.
No, not no back room.
He deserved it.
I want people to see him. I put him right there in the middle. Pull the curtains back so everybody can see him sitting at that loser's table because he had taken the L in Minnesota. Yeah.
So it's interesting to me that you rave and rave about Aaron Rodgers, but you didn't pick Aaron Rodgers to get to the Super Bowl this year. A lot of people are.
And what did I tell you?
A lot of people are.
It was between them and the Saints.
Okay. But you went with Drew Brees. So, again, I think you agree with me. In the postseason.
You didn't go with Dak?
In the postseason, I would trust Drew Brees over Aaron Rodgers. I said it yesterday. I'll say it again.
Why didn't you pick Dak? I mean, he outplayed Aaron Rodgers.
Because they don't have Earl Thomas. It's simple as that. Or I would have. I wouldn't pick him to beat Tom Brady. I'd pick him to play Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. I was poised to do it. I just needed the deal closed by Jerry Jones.
Dak Prescott didn't have Earl Thomas his first year. He went 13-3. 26 touchdowns, 3-4 picks? I mean, why didn't he Earl Thomas now? If he's that guy. I don't hear Tom Brady say, or I don't hear anybody making any excuses. Man, if Tom Brady had Khalil Mack, if Tom Brady had Von Miller, or if he had Aaron Donald, they don't do that for him.
Dallas had a pretty terrible defense that year. And by the way,
Aaron Rodgers
just torched him in the first half. And then here came Dak.
Aaron Rodgers, the one time he had a top 5 defense,
what were they
top
down,
10
like
defense.
21-3, and here came Dak. I don't know how he did it. All of a sudden, he throws 3 touchdown passes, and Dallas is ahead? Amazing.
Green Bay, the one time they had a top 10 defense, can you tell the people at home, since you like bringing it up since the last time, when they had a top 10 defense, what did Aaron Rodgers do at Jerry's World?
What was that, like 15 years ago?
No. You brought it up, 2011. You know what it was. 2011.
It was 8 years ago.
2011.
8 years ago?
Top 10 defense, guarantee you get you to the Super Bowl and win.
You know, when I was watching Aaron on TV last night being interviewed by Peter King, he looked like he'd aged. He just looked, I don't know. That's just me.
Man, stop hating.
You know, he's getting up there.
The man 33 years old, Skip. 33, 34.
I think he's 34.
Okay.
He's like an old 34.
His demeanor, his body language, he looked old.
Tom Brady looks like a young 41.
No, he don't.
Aaron looks like an old 34.
Don't do that. I mean, because he got the beard. You remember Tom Brady had that beard, and he looked all old. Beard ages you. And maybe that's
the problem.
Maybe he wants the beard. Maybe Danica likes the beard. Okay, whatever the case may be.
I don't know.
Let him wear his beard.
I don't know, but the spotlight is on one Aaron Rodgers.
It's been that way since Brett Favre got up out of Dodge.
This is it. Let's see if he can live up to that big money.
Oh,
I don't know.
He's been living up to it since.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
5-6 in the postseason? That's horrible.
How many times his team
That's like Kirk Cousins or somebody.
Well, you see what happens when your team gives up 40-plus points. You lose.
If he's that good, he should just overcome it. Win in spite of it.
Hold on. Why didn't Tom do that in the Super against Nick Foles?
Nick Foles?
Yes. put Foles on him.
You saw that Philly
Foles
defense last night. They gave up
Foles.
505.
Yeah.
Look what it did to Matt Ryan last night, and look what Tom Brady did to it in the Super Bowl.
Atlanta in Philadelphia held them to 18 points. You at a neutral site gave up 41.
Not you.
Don't
Wasn't
me.
you
Just
personally,
blame
Skip.
your guy you give 75% to,
Up
Bill
next,
Belichick.
we're going to discuss the Eagles quarterback situation. But first, there is still time to play DraftKings free $1 million